Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. Doing card of the day. I'm using the Lucy Cavendish Blessed Be deck. I've already cleared and shuffled it, so I'll just get a card. I have like a hair stuck to my mouth. It's really disconcerting. Give me a card. They're almost too big to shuffle normally. They're actually kind of a little bent the wrong way from shuffling. One card. Oh, there it is. Whoop. Idiot. Okay, what do we got? Blessing for good men and fathers. Interesting. So yesterday I had the Queen of Swords inverted, which is a feminine energy, which is a 1 or a 13. And now we have number 13, the blessing for good men and fathers. We have a star and I don't know, birds, maybe like a swallow or a robin or something, and then a crown that's also a portal, and this kind of druid looking guy here with the horns on his head. So 13. So he's going through a death and rebirth cycle. His crown chakra is opening. He's moving towards this star wish energy of the 17. And he's being delivered some sort of a message. Okay. So he's getting a precognition of what's going to happen 4 numbers out. And it's like a stack of 4. Horns, crown, bird, star. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's... Okay. So the masculine energy is balancing himself out. He's looking towards the future. There's something that he knows is going to happen or that he needs to do. And again, this is masculine energy. Everybody has both. I'm also getting... I'm getting King of Pentacles because he looks like he's in the woods here with that greenery, but also a bit of this magician kind of energy. He's like, oh, okay. Like an earth shaman or like a forest shaman. So there's... The heartbeat is like a drum. The drumming is creating a vibration that's moving him forward through this portal, opening up his crown so that he can receive this information that he needs. Like, oh, a little birdie told me. It's, and again, because of that 13, that death and rebirth number, it has to do with arriving at a new state of being, of things that no longer work for you in your life are decaying, they're dying, they're transitioning. It's opening a new leaf. Okay, that's what, okay. So the crown chakra opens, he's opening a new leaf. He's branching out so the birds can come and sit on the branches, which is the antlers, and their songs will sound like words that mean something to help bring down this information from not just that star, but all of the stars. So it could also be ancestor, connecting to the ancestors, sort of connecting to your roots as well, but in a way that propels you forward instead of holding you back. So it could also deal with resolving ancestral trauma so that you can bury it and move forward. 10. 3. Yeah. So the number 13, whether it's as a whole or it's 10 and 3, is still a completion in the Empress, and the Empress has to do with giving birth to things and like fecundity and growth. So in order for the masculine energy to achieve that, he does have to fall back into the creative side of himself, because it's not a problem that can be solved linearly. And again, he's in nature. He's working together in a balanced way to move through, and again, to turn over a new leaf. And I'm also getting the acorn becomes the mighty oak. I'm getting this idea that, like, just because you think you're lost doesn't mean you're not where you're supposed to be. It's this idea that squirrels can't find most of their nut stashes, and when they lose their acorns, that's where the new oak forests grow up. So when you think you've been carried around somewhere where you don't want to be, you might find yourself in a completely new environment that's much better suited to reaching your highest potential. So after, I think the 7-minute area is a good place to stop because it gives that propulsion chariot energy. So we're going to cut it here. So I think I said a lot. So if the masculine energy was the one who was in the Queen of Swords energy yesterday, this means that he'd be moving on from that. And if it's, but, well, we'll just go with that. If it's not that, then figure it out for the other way. So, here we go. Like, share, subscribe. Done it. Also should start pointing out in these daily videos that I do offer tarot readings. I have a new clock reading. I think it's $52. Calendar clock. 13 slots. And I think I said I was going to use 3 decks. And then I also have a reading that's Help Me, I Can't Afford a Reading. It's 6 cards. It's $9. I have like an end of life query. I have some family tree ancestral readings that vary in price from around like $30 to like over $150. And then I have like generic inquiry stuff that's more like $30-$40. And I have a couple of twin flame readings if you're into that. And I do also have some readings that were like channelings, and they're not all time specific, so if you are feeling frisky, you can go and check out my playlists. And there's a description, well, there's a list of the readings in the description box of my infomercial video. It's going to be linked in the description box below this and in the pinned comment, so you can find it easily. And again, also, you can email me here at thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com, and I will get you the most recent art catalog that I have, the URL for that, because I had to post it on Google Drive because it's too big to email for the file. I think that's it. I've been working on some prints on DeviantArt too. I added some stuff. I rescanned a couple of images so that I can have better quality prints. except for the things that I don't have anymore. All right, that's it. Bye.